Hello, good evening, good night, or good morning, wherever you are in the world. This is an edition for Hong Kong House of Cards. Charlie is back at the Bonar's little house, communal apartment, in whatever you want to call it, because he's trying to be nice at this point. He gave Arthur a text telling him, "Hey, Arthur, I need your help with something." He gives directions. The yard, it's a long-term project of mine with repairing the dead of the spirits. Uh, with they told me to that they need to eat healthier, and when I got here, it kind of gotten escalated when I saw the state of the house and the yard. You'll, I'm not going to go into detail. I'm just going to let you see how bad it is when you get here.
Right. So Arthur will walk up. Um, Once he's downwind of the house, the animals that follow him will run away.
Okay.
And that's something that
Uh,
never happens.
yeah.
You see Arthur just look behind him and go, well, damn. Okay, then. Walk in.
um, you see, Charlie there looking like he's pale white, even paler for an Irishman. Uh, and he's like slow dragging one of the special blunts.
He just looks at
Like this thing actually, he tell you how slow he's dragging on it. It's still at the top part of the blunt.
dude, are you okay? I mean, good God, the smell, but are you okay?
Uh, this I I'm not sure right now. I'm trying to get the taste of dinner out of my mouth.
That doesn't sound good.
Um, I called you over here to probably help me with the yard because I when I tried to when I went into the Umbra to talk with the wild spirits around there, I nearly threw up when I saw him, and he leads you into the backyard. You see the front yard; it's looking pretty bad, but the back yard, when you see it, it's really worse.
He
You look
just,
down. You look down. Your feet are squelching.
oh dear Luna. Oh dear
Uh,
Mother Earth.
the
What the?
ground, the dirt actually bubbles when you pick up your feet.
Oh dear, oh dear Goddess. Who's committed this crime against nature? He'll actually look sorrowful.
I don't think they have a theurge.
You think? Oh
Um,
God.
I, the ground is overgrown and with brambles to where they're at your waist, or even worse if you go deeper into the yard.
Oh son of a bitch. Um.
The
Hold on.
from what I gathered, the dirt is actually seriously acidic, where the wild spirits are actually sick.
You see, Julian just bends over and horks onto the
Arthur,
ground. I'm sorry, Arthur just bends over and horks onto the ground. Just.
ugh,
That was a stamina roll, and I managed to keep from puking out an organ. But yeah, he's
yeah.
just emptying. Like you see bits and pieces of dinner that you see red meat that should have been digested already, and just
Oh, Okay, now I think I've gone completely vegan. Or semi, even semi more vegan.
He pukes again.
Oh, and he starts rubbing your back and give me a minute. I need to roll now. He's not a aesthetic vomiter, but this is getting just. Oh dear God, he botched.
I didn't see yours, but I botched my
Hold
stamina roll
on,
to
hold
puke the
on.
first time. So. Okay.
He, yeah, he botched. He's like, he goes to rub your back, but then he just moves away quickly and pulls the blood out of his mouth and just lets loose the contents of
All
his
right.
stomach.
So he'll spit a few times and then straighten up, and he'll start rubbing your back because he's
Oh,
actually now out of it, trying to just let it all out, man. Just let it all out. After this, we're gonna go. We're gonna get you a steak. We're gonna get some like scalloped potatoes and shit like that, and
oh.
it's okay.
I've been, oh, I've been, I've been holding that this in for the entire
Okay.
time.
You see, Arthur just kind of sings. Sorry, Arthur will touch your back and look around, and then he'll push his energy into you, and you feel like 5 times better.
Okay, that helped. That's three. Going to be three successes
Okay.
with a 10.
Nice. Yeah.
And probably I'm just going to say an extra one because from you because you were helping him.
Yeah, because I got
Okay,
three
yeah,
successes to heal you, or to better body purify you.
yeah.
I forgot you can't see
He
my dice rolls.
yeah, he basically puts the blunt back in his mouth. Yeah. I'm gonna prefer deer, but I haven't seen a restaurant that has deer steak or deer burgers at all here.
All right. Oh.
Uh, but yeah, like I said in the text, will probably be a good idea to like also plant some seeds that can handle a bonar, but it'd be healthy enough to eat for them because that's also that was the original debt.
Yeah.
You
You
don't want to
didn't,
see.
dude. I think we may need Undyne here to help just wash this shit away.
Yeah,
Um.
if you can call them, that'd be great.
Uh.
Dude, you don't want to see what the house looks like.
Three successes. You hear a loud, soothing song emanate from Arthur's voice. It's like all of a sudden he just starts singing of flowing rivers and beautiful streams and peaceful lakes. And I don't think we have anybody here who could control Undyne. Um,
Except for you.
yeah, so I'm gonna make a.
I don't even want to try and roll to see if I can understand the song.
It's in Enochian, so because whenever he sings for spirit, it's in Enochian.
Yeah,
So
natural linguist is not even going to try. I can say he could try, but he's
yeah.
not going to come close because
Would
Enochian is like a mix. Is like I believe the precursor to Babylonian, and even that's
yeah,
like basically everything.
yeah. Enochian's basically what the legendary angels are supposed to speak, but it's also the way the spirits speak as well. So I'm
Okay, so he can actually understand you somewhat.
yeah. Yeah, basically it's a treatise to Undyne to show up, the peaceful goddess of flowing water. Or the peaceful spirit of flowing water rather.
Yeah.
Do you think that charisma Umbralore would be right to beseech a spirit, or should it be intelligence, Umbralore?
I would say since you've done this before, she's going to probably recognize who's calling her. So probably Charisma Umbralore, if
Okay.
unless you have performance.
No, I have no performance.
Okay, I'll let you backdoor it as Umbralore since I'm in
Yeah.
charge of the scene and there's
Yeah.
not an SD in here.
And there's one success. So she'll show
Okay,
up, but she's probably busy. And
yeah, and give her like a few minutes.
yeah. So Arthur's just going to he's actually carrying a secondary satchel with him this time. And you can hear
Yeah.
like jars clinking in this one. So he'll look around and then all of a sudden you will feel very soothing presence appear. Have you ever been in the presence of an Undyne spirit before?
Um.
Undyne's considered to be a totem of peace. When Arthur
Yeah.
was when Arthur was using the spirit wards on, because I actually did those in character for Riker's Bar, he was borrowing upon Undyne's power to promote peace.
I think we probably we could say if he was around it when we out of character when we did the whole Tong thing.
Okay. Yeah, that's true.
We just
Concerning.
happened we just didn't do it in scene. We just did that as a back thing.
Okay. All right. So Undyne will appear, and Arthur will basically pull out 3 coins, and he will put his hand through the gauntlet into the Umbra. The 3 coins will transform into pure quintessence and be absorbed by Undyne. And in Enochian, he'll say, "Mother Undyne." If you've got do you have spirit speech up or?
He with Guru, it's 24/7.
Okay.
Once learned, so it's like basically another language, but it's counted as a gift, not a language merit.
Okay. Mother Undyne, thank you for coming. I am sorry for distracting you from other duties you have. I need a cleansing rain upon this land to purify it so that I may begin working anew upon it. I'm going to roll another manipulation Umbralore. No successes. So
Hold
she'll.
up,
Okay.
hold up. I can actually probably help you with this because I'm technically in the conversation.
Okay.
No. Okay. Negging a willpower, burning a willpower for an auto success.
That's what I should have done. I didn't think I'd lose the freaking challenge though.
Uh, should, but he basically does manipulation Umbralore himself. Which I'm glad he did because that's one success.
Yeah. She'll look bored and say, "Well, I suppose," and she'll take the 3 quintessence in her hand, hold it into herself, and then raise her hands and call upon the call down the rain. It's a very soothing, calming rain. Has Charlie ever been in the presence of Rite of the Open Sky?
He would. Oh, dude, that's gonna bring. I need to roll because he would have had to when after the attack on his home sub.
Okay.
Uh, one success, and probably at I'm gonna say 2 willpower.
Okay.
He's okay. It's just he starts tearing up because this is bringing back memories.
All right. Arthur will put his hand on his shoulder and charisma, empathy. which I have 4 dice. 2 successes, a 10 and a 7. So I'm sorry, man, but it had to be done. I hope this isn't too painful for you. By the way, Arthur is still radiating in his presence.
Yeah. He starts. The tears start slowing down a little bit, and he says, "It's okay. I know it has to."
He'll nod, and after probably about 5 minutes, the rain will purify the ground and clear away the unpleasantness. However, the ground still looks barren, so Arthur begins pulling out jars of seeds and begins. He'll also pull out a collapsible trowel, and he'll start digging and planting seeds. So intelligence pharmacopoeia, actually intelligence esoterica with a focus on my herbalism. 1, 2, 7.
I don't even think I can backdoor that to help you because with occult, can I?
1, 2, 3, 4. You can. I got 5 successes.
Oh, okay.
So it's not really necessary.
Yeah.
So let's just, in order to make it a little bit better. No, that's 1 success on manipulate simple organisms. So he's actually, you see him pulling out like certain oils and certain chemicals, not really chemicals, but more like medicines, and adding them into the seed mixture. He puts it down. And he just keeps on planting. So basically what he did was he used a level 2 life root to enhance the longevity of the seeds that he's got.
All right.
So
probably had to clear away some clean up the yard too because there was brambles.
Yeah.
And weeds.
Yeah, he'll basically ask, hey, while I'm working on this, Charlie, can you take care of the crap, like the stuff that's gonna hinder the life of these things? The weeds, the stuff like that.
What would be the role for that? Or he's just going to be doing the natural thing and pull them up.
Yeah, that's basically what you can. He'll pull out he'll reach into one of his into a pocket in his bag and he'll pull out a collapsible hoe.
Yeah.
It like fully extends out. This will help you get that stuff up. The trowel's better suited for digging holes for the seeds. That's better suited for getting rid of crap.
All right.
Yeah.
Actually, he to make this a little bit quicker, so it's like for us, it's not all night.
Yeah.
He looks around, see if we're in private. And he goes to the private spot that he was in just to make sure to go into the Umbra earlier.
Mm-hmm.
It takes him a few minutes, but he shifts into Krenos and basically starts like using his basically clawing up the weeds, using his claws as a weed rooter.
Okay.
Or tiller, and just starts working on the yard.
All right. Does Arthur need to roll willpower on this?
since you're an awakened being, you're not
Yeah.
going to be affected by the delirium or his rage presence at all, considering he's a theurge
Okay.
and he has calm heart, but this actually you could tell that this is everything's like shook him.
Okay.
So it's he's a little bit frazzled right now, but he's not angry. Angry.
All right.
You can tell that.
All right. So Arthur will
And you've
respect.
seen, I think you've seen him in Krinos before.
Yeah, I know that Julian has, but I think Arthur has as well.
Yeah,
So Arthur will respect his choice of natural lawn care removal systems and
he's
goes
yeah
back to planting.
he's going to avoid his part, but he's going to be careful around in your area because of the beneficial plants.
Hmm.
But he's basically going into the tiller, using his claws as the tiller.
Right. So we'll say 25 minutes per success. Intelligence esoterica. 1, 2. So after about, I'll say 45 minutes, it seems like he's only gotten about 2/3 of the way done. Arthur will start. 1 success. Arthur will cast another invigoration spell on the seeds that he's got left and start running them again. Oh, too many ones. 1 success. Continues on with his planting. Cast another invigoration spell. 1 success.
About this time, Charlie will probably be done with the yard in that form, but add 3 successes to your to an esoterica.
All right, that's the roll I just did. So,
Add three dice.
oh, okay.
Yeah, add
So
3 dice.
I had 3 successes there, so roll another 3. That adds another 2 successes. So now with the last roll and the last cast, everything's done in the backyard. Were we doing the backyard and the front yard, or just the backyard?
Uh, Probably a good idea to do the front yard just so we can make sure that this or speed up the recovery time of the spirits.
All right. So they're done in the backyard. He'll walk to the front yard. He'll ask Charlie to cover him.
Yeah.
1 success on the blessing. Ooh, 3, 5 successes on the esoterica. Since it's a smaller area, they finish the rest of the yard fairly quickly.
Yeah. All right. Uh, since he's in the front yard, he's going to real quickly relax back into breed
Right.
before anybody notices he's like that.
Right. Probably that was probably the best idea, is to not be in that form when this happened. But the
Yeah.
right of the open sky would have cleansed the front yard as well, so any acidic painfulness of the ground would have been cleared.
Yeah. Uh, I'm gonna say while he was tilling up the ground, he also did a drainage ditch somewhere in the yard.
So kind of an
In the
irrigation or drain out the water.
an irrigation thing because they're if the water and power turn off again, that they can just pour the bad water into the irrigation ditch, and the plants can use it for like sustenance.
Right. All right. So Arthur will stand up and stretch. our characters have probably been at this for an hour and a half.
Yeah.
Arthur's looking a little tired, and he's like, "Man, I'm hungry as hell."
No,
Um,
right.
yeah. I've put down some tomatoes, some broccoli, broccoli raw at that point. Thrown in some leafy greens, some cauliflower, uh, enough to really start them on some good salads. They just need to make sure they use it.
All right.
But I've also given them some sage, some hawthorn, uh, basic cleansing plants that are good for keeping away toxins. And some of those have some strong roots, so they'll be able to hold the soil into place.
Okay, that works. Thank you.
No problem.
I say we go hit up a steakhouse.
Sounds good. You got one in mind?
Um, um, at, ugh. Yeah, there's this pretty good one over close by. We can head over there.
Sure. So I'm guessing drinks are on me tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah. Gotta wash the taste of puke out of my mouth. So you
Yeah,
want?
considering I have it in my mouth too.
Yeah. All right. Do we want to call it here then?
Sure.
All right.
Uh, Thank you, everybody, for indulging us, and this has been an edition for Hong Kong House of Cards.